Now we enter into the very important section of basic class, that is number system. The number system is a way to represent or express numbers. Okay, so you have heard of various types of number systems such as the whole numbers, real numbers, rational numbers, etc. And in the context of computers, we have decimal number system, binary number system, hexadecimal number system, etc. Now, I'm not saying that here, I'm not discussing that decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, etc. Now, we are going to the basic number systems, that is all numbers, real numbers, rational numbers, etc. So, the first one is natural numbers. Natural numbers, we all know that natural numbers is the counting numbers, okay. That is the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. are called natural numbers. The counting numbers, natural numbers, or its another name is counting numbers. Counting numbers. So natural numbers means the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. are called natural numbers or counting numbers. And we have some types of natural numbers. So let's see that classification of natural numbers. The first one is odd numbers. Odd numbers means a number not divisible by 2. In the case of natural numbers, the half of the numbers are divisible by 2 and half are not divisible by 2. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 is called an odd number. So what are the numbers which are not divisible by 2? In natural numbers, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. are the odd numbers. That is, these numbers are not divisible by 2. So these numbers are called odd numbers. So we have the numbers divisible by 2 that are called even numbers. So what are the numbers divisible by 2? In the multiplication table of 2, you can see the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. These numbers are divisible by 2. So these numbers are called even numbers. So in natural numbers, we have the combination of odd numbers and even numbers. Odd numbers are the numbers which are not divisible by 2. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. And even numbers, the numbers which are divisible by 2, that numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. These are the even numbers. Now we have the classification of numbers, prime numbers and composite numbers. So first, what is a prime number? Prime number means a number other than 1 is called a prime number if it is divisible by 1 and itself only. Okay, for example, 2. Okay, you can see that 2 is divisible by 1 and 2 is divisible by 2 also, because 2 by 1 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1. Okay, so this number 2 is divisible by 1 and divisible by 2. Okay, now 3. 3 is divisible by 1 and 3 is divisible by itself. Okay, now what about 4? 4 is divisible by 1, 4 is divisible by itself, and 4 is divisible by 2 also, because 4 is a multiple of 2. So this number is not a prime number, but 2 and 3 are prime numbers. Okay, so what do you mean by a prime number? Prime number is a number which is divisible by 1 and itself only. Okay, so that numbers are called prime numbers. So what are the first 10 prime numbers? Can you say the first 10 prime numbers? The first prime number is 2. Okay, 3 is the second prime number. After that, 4 is not a prime number, okay, because we just found that 4 is divisible by 1, 4 and 2 also. Prime number means the number which is divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, so 2, 3. Now what about 5? Yes, 5 is divisible by 1, 5 is divisible by itself, that is 5 is divisible by 5. And 6, no, because 6 is divisible by 1, 6 is divisible by 6 and 6 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 3 also. So that is not a prime number. The next prime number is 7, next 11, next 13, next 17, next 19, next 23. So these are the first prime numbers. Okay, the prime numbers means a number other than 1 is called a prime number if it is divisible by 1 and itself only. Okay, now composite numbers means the numbers which are not prime is called a composite number. So 4 is a composite number because 4 is not a prime number. So we call the number which is not prime a composite number. For 4 composite number, 6 is a composite number, 8 is a composite number, 10 is a composite number. So that is here in the case of 2, we can say the factors of 2 are 1 comma the number 2. The factors of 3 are 1 comma 3. The factors of 5 are 1 comma the number. Okay, in that way also you can take the definition of prime number and composite number. But in the case of 6, what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay, so there are 4 factors. Okay, so that in that case we say it's not a prime number, it is a composite number. So got it? What is composite number? A number which is not prime is called a composite number. And we can say that one which is neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite number. So far we have discussed the natural numbers and classification of natural numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, prime numbers and composite numbers. Now let's go to the next set of numbers, that is whole numbers. Okay, so we know that what are the natural numbers? Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the counting numbers. Okay, so if 0 is included in the natural numbers, then we call that set as all numbers, set of all numbers. Okay, so that is if 0 is included in the set of natural numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. 0 is not a natural number, but if 0 is included in the set of natural numbers, we form another set of numbers that is called all numbers. So what do you mean by all numbers? All numbers are the numbers which are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Integers. The natural numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. plus the number 0 plus the negative of natural numbers, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. are called integers. So what is integers? The natural numbers together with 0 and their negatives minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. are called integers. Okay, so we can write that integers is equal to etc. That is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. are the set of all integers. Okay, and here this minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, this minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. are called negative integers. And this 1, 2, 3, the set of all natural numbers, they are also called positive integers. So remember, positive integer is same as the natural number. Okay, and the non-zero integer. Okay, non-zero integer means the integers, the negative integers and the positive integers. Okay, and 0 is neither a negative nor a positive number. So remember that. Rational numbers. A number which can be put in the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and this p and q are integers, are called rational numbers. For example, 1 by 2, it's a rational number. Minus 3 by 2, it's a rational number. Okay, and 0, it's a rational number because 0 can be written as 0 by 1. Okay, the only condition is this denominator should not be equal to 0. Okay, so we have 1 by 2, the numbers of the form p by q are called rational numbers. So the number which is not rational is called irrational numbers. That means rational numbers with the numbers which cannot be written in the form p by q. The numbers which cannot be written in the form p by q are called irrational numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, pi are irrational numbers. Okay, now we go to the important set of numbers, that is real numbers. Real number means a number which is either rational or irrational is called a real number. So real number R is equal to, real number is equal to rational number plus irrational number. Okay, we know that all integers are rational numbers, isn't it? So real numbers means we can say that all integers will come, all rational numbers will come, all irrational numbers will come. So that is called the set of real numbers. And we have another set of numbers, that is complex numbers. That is the numbers of the form a plus ib. Okay. So that is you will study in 11th standard. Okay. So a plus ib. The numbers of the form a plus ib is called complex number. But this I means it is root of minus 1. Okay. So that is another set of numbers. I am not explaining that here. So you just study the numbers, the natural numbers, classification of natural numbers, that is odd numbers, even numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, next the whole numbers, next integers, next rational number, irrational number, and combination of these two, that is real numbers.